Hey nerds, what's up? Today I'm going to be talking about some series that I haven't finished yet, and I'm really excited to share these with you. So let's just do this and stop talking about it.
I wish I could take all the things I said in my...
So the first series I haven't finished, and most of these I don't own in copy, so we're just gonna have to deal. The first series that I have not finished is Matched by Condie. I've read the first two, Matched, and I've read the first two. I haven't read the third one yet, and I still would, but I haven't read them in so long that I would probably have to reread the entire series before I moved on. The series is all done and out now. At the time, the last one wasn't out yet, that's why I didn't finish it. So I would probably finish this series. I probably wouldn't buy them. I would try to use the library to read them before purchasing them, because I'm not sure if I would still enjoy them enough to own them at the moment. The next series I haven't finished is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. And this series I've only read the first one. I got it from the library and then I loved it, and I just haven't continued on with the series yet. I read it back in like September, I think. So I would definitely continue on with this series. The fourth one just came out, Blue Lily Lily Blue, or maybe that's the third one, I'm not sure. But I think it's the fourth one. So there's plenty to read still since I've only read the first one, and I would definitely continue, and I probably would purchase them as well. The third series that I have not finished is The Giver by Lois Lowry. I have only read The Giver, and I don't remember what the series name actually is, but I do know that there are 3 of them, and I don't know if I would continue with this series because they are kind of standalone, just companion novels rather than a series. I know that the second one is about a long time in the future where the story that happens in The Giver is now a story that they tell their children, like not necessarily as history, but more like traditional story to tell. I don't know. The fourth series that I have not finished yet is 50 Shades of Grey. I have read the first one, but I haven't continued on with the series, and that's because the writing was pretty awful. I do really want to go see the movie though, because I think it'll be better for the screen. I don't think I would continue with the series unless I got really bored or something. I definitely don't want to ever buy them. The fifth series I have not finished is Obsidian. I've only read Obsidian, which is the first one in the series. There's 4 plus a 5th companion novel, or there's 5 plus a 6th companion novel, I don't remember. I didn't really like the first one, but I hear really good things about the series in general, so I probably would try again and read the second one. I wouldn't need to reread the first because I did just read Obsidian a couple months ago, so yeah, I probably will try the second one, and then if I don't like that one, then I'll give up. But I'll give it a second try. The sixth, this is in quotations here, series that I haven't finished is the Anna and the French Kiss novels. I've only read Anna and the French Kiss, but there's also Lola and the Boy Next Door and Isla and the Happily Ever After. They're both out. I read Anna and the French Kiss recently and it was just okay for me, but I do feel like those books are good when you just want a happy-go-lucky, like easy read, so I probably would read them, but I'm not like itching to. The 7th series that I haven't finished is The Maze Runner by James Dashner, and I liked that book a lot. I hated the movie, but I liked that book a lot, so I probably will read the sequel, which is I think the Scorch Trials or something. Probably will continue on with that series, so yeah, that's a good one. I liked that book. The 8th series on the list is The Night World, and this book was just really long, and I didn't really like the writing, so I probably wouldn't continue with this series, but I do own the next 2, which is annoying. I got them as a gift though, so at least I didn't pay money for them. The 9th series is the Devil Wears Prada series, which I didn't even know that it was a series, but apparently it is. And although I love that movie, it's hilarious. Anne Hathaway is wonderful. I didn't really like the book, it was just okay. The parts that were different, I didn't really like the book versions of what the differences were, so I probably won't continue on with that series. The 10th series I have not finished yet is The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, and I really liked The Warrior Heir. It's the only one I've read, and I know that there are at least 2 more, if not 3, or maybe there's 2 out right now and there's another one coming, I don't know. But yeah, it was really, 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 really good. I really enjoyed The world building in the story and all that stuff, and I love me a good fantasy, so I will definitely be continuing on with that series. But it's definitely one of the ones that's up there on my list out of all of these. Okay, the 11th series on my list is kind of fake because it's the Divergent trilogy, but I read the trilogy, I just haven't read 4, and I want to read that, so I will be reading that and then I'll be done with that series. The 12th series on my list is Across the Universe. I really liked this story. It was really cool. I loved the twists of the plot and all of that stuff. That was really awesome, so I'll definitely be continuing on with this series. Number 13 is the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I've only read the first one, and I do believe it's a duology, but it might be a trilogy. I liked the first one. It was a little slow, so I probably would continue on with this series, but I'm not itching to, so I don't know when I'll get to it. The 14th series that I haven't finished is the Alchemist series, and I liked this series. It was kind of, it felt very middle grade, which is okay, but I don't know if I liked it enough. I just really want to read this. I just really want to read this. But I would if I, had the time. It's just, it's there. And the 15th series and last series on the list is the Aberrat series by Clive Barker, which I've talked about, I feel, in every video the last few that I've filmed. And oh my gosh, I just love this series so much. It's so cool. It's got cool pictures in it, and it's a trilogy, I believe. I've only read the first one. I own the second one, so it's sitting on my to be read shelf, but I need to reread the first one before I continue. I know there's a third one, so I need to buy that in order to continue and finish the series, but I definitely want to finish it. It's so awesome. So those are the series that I haven't finished, and just giving you a little insight into my brain on which ones I would continue with and which ones I wouldn't. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on all these social media sites linked down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I haven't read Crossed yet. That's the one I haven't read. Or Reached? I don't know. Whatever. What's the word? Like, by, I can't remember her name right now. I don't remember the series name, but Obsidian is the first one by, I don't remember anything. Didn't really like the Burke versions. By somebody, this guy, this person. So that is those are